With that, we may now move to the pre-bid conference for item 3.1. This is the pre-bid conference of purchase of rugged field laptop with bid number 256708 Bravo, end user is ADMS. With the aforementioned information, all interested bidders may now be admitted to witness. Again, all interested bidders who wishes to participate in the pre-bid conference of purchase of rugged field laptops may now be admitted. To all our interested bidders who participated and joined us today, welcome po to today's pre-bid conference for purchase of rugged field laptops and user ADMS. Please be informed that for documentation and transparency purposes, this proceeding is recorded. All interested bidders are kindly advised to type in their name to the chat box for record and transparency purposes. Kindly state your name and the company you represent. A gentle reminder for all, sir, ma'am, all questions and clarifications shall be entertained after the presentation of the end user for the projected project. Thank you po.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. I'm Engineer Arcega po, presenting for the pre-bidding of the project Purchase of Rugged Field Laptop with bid number 256708 Bravo. For the project rationale, currently the Aerodrome Development and Management Service or ADMS utilizes two rugged laptops that were procured in 2013. These units have been in service for over 12 years and have significantly deteriorated in performance due to age and outdated specifications. Given the nature of the office's operations, which involve continuous field work and on-site surveying activities, the use of rugged laptop is essential. The robust build of these devices makes them highly suitable for field deployment, where reliability and resilience are crucial. Considering the increasing number of projects being implemented by ADMS, particularly as a result of fund allocations from the Department of Transportation, the procurement of 3 new rugged laptops is strongly recommended. This investment will significantly improve field efficiency, support the timely completion of deliverables, and ensure the sustained productivity of the team. For the invitation to bid, the project title, Purchase of Rugged Field Laptop, source of fund is CAAP APPCY 2025, and the approved budget for the contract or ABC is 3 million pesos. Duration is 80 calendar days, and applicable fee for the bidding documents is 5,000 pesos, exclusive of any and all taxes imposed by relevant government agencies. Proceeding to the bid data sheet, under ITB Clause 5.3, for this purpose, contracts similar to the project shall be supply or delivery of rugged field laptop and or other ICT equipment for field and office operations, completed within the last 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. Under ITB Clause 7.1, subcontracting is not allowed. ITB Clause 10 and 11, bidder shall submit all eligibility and technical documents as specified in Section 8, Checklist of Technical and Financial Documents. Bids not complying with the checklist shall be disqualified. Under ITB Clause 20.2, The bidder with the lowest calculated bid, or LCB, that complies with and is responsive to all requirements and conditions shall submit its letter A, updated valid field job certificate of registration, B, latest income and business tax returns filed through the electronic filing and payment system, or EFPS, C, business licenses and permits required by law, D, latest audited financial statements, E, certificate of good standing from at least two end users of previously delivered rugged laptop units being offered, F, exclusive distributorship or authorized distributorship from the manufacturer, G, warranty certificate, H, ISO certificate or any documentary evidence that the units are compliant to the highest international standards, focusing on ensuring quality, accuracy and consistency in the use, performance and testing of rugged field laptop technology. I, brand certification from the manufacturer, stating and confirming that the rugged field laptop brand has been established and in continuous operation for the last 5 years. This shall also include the date when the rugged field laptop brand was first established. J, documentary evidence that the supplier have local service center in the Philippines authorized by the manufacturer and shall submit manpower certification, a factory trained service technician available in the Philippines with certificate from factory to perform maintenance and repair works on the products. K, end of life or EOL support certificate or an end of support or EOS certificate issued by the manufacturer that shall guarantee that all spare parts necessary for the maintenance or repair or replacement of the equipment, software updates, and technical support shall be available at the least 5 years, even after the product is no longer being manufactured. Letter L, brochures of the products or items being offered containing information that supports compliance statement in the technical specifications. And letter M, certification that the rugged field laptop units and its accessories to be offered are compliant with the CAAP's technical specifications and requirements under this project's TOR, Annex B, Form 4. Failure to submit the above requirements within the specified period or a finding against the veracity of the same shall be a ground for immediate disqualification. Proceeding to the special conditions of the contract, under GCC Clause 1, warranty provisions and special service level agreement within the warranty period, as stipulated in Section 7 and 8 of the OR. Supplier must provide a warranty certificate in favor of the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, covering a period of 3 years for the parts and services of rugged field laptop. Online support shall be provided and addressed by suppliers on the following working days from the receipt of notice from CAAP. The warranty period shall only commence upon formal acceptance of the hardware and software. The contractor shall repair and make good of its own expense any defects which may develop during the warranty period. And in case of equipment pull-out, the supplier shall provide a service or replacement unit of the same or at least equivalent specifications while the faulty equipment is undergoing repair or diagnostic. If, despite all reasonable efforts, no replacement unit is available, the supplier shall, as a final recourse, ensure that repair or replacement turnaround time does not exceed 10 working days. The winning bidder shall at all times maintain the equipment functional and in running condition by providing the post-maintenance support and service, including after-sales service and support during the warranty period. All reported defects shall be completely or satisfactorily repaired or replaced by the winning bidder or supplier within 48 to 72 hours after receipt of a verbal and or written notice from the procuring entity. Operations and management of the hardware, deploying support technician for immediate maintenance, troubleshooting, and repair purposes for the duration of the warranty period, and keeping stock or buffer of required replacement parts for quick response time. And under GCC Clause 2.2, partial payment is not allowed. Terms of payment shall be 100% after complete delivery of goods. See Section 11 of the TOR. Under Section 11 or Terms of Payment of the TOR, The full payment shall be made after completion of the project as detailed below. The timeline is within 80 calendar days from the receipt of NTP. The project deliverables are supply and delivery of fully rugged field laptop sets, submission of warranty certificate. And for the documentary requirements, delivery receipt received by supply division or end user, warranty certificate, certificate of inspection and acceptance issued by CAAP, final certificate of completion and turnover issued by the winning bidder stating that the project is 100% complete, and billing statement or sales invoice. All payments shall be inclusive of all applicable taxes. For the schedule of requirements, supply and delivery of rugged field laptop with pre-installed Microsoft Office Home and Business Perpetual license or Office 2024, 3 units, 3 units of wireless mouse, 3 units of rugged field laptop backpack, and 3 units of 3-year bumper to bumper warranty to be delivered 80 calendar days upon receipt of NTP. For the technical specifications of the rugged field laptop, as shown on screen, proceeding to the terms of reference under Section 6 Qualification of Bidders, Number 1, must be registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission or Department of Trade and Industry, capable of implementing the project consistent with the primary purpose as it appears in its Articles of Incorporation. Number 2, bidders must have at least 5 years of experience in providing similar contract. Number 3, bidder must have the capacity and ability to provide maintenance services and technical support, thus must have local service center in the Philippines authorized by the manufacturer to perform maintenance and repair works on the products. 4, the winning bidder shall ensure that the product being offered pass the military standard and ingress protection rating of IP66 or MIL SCD 810H certification and ingress protection certification from the manufacturer shall be submitted to this authority. For the checklist of technical and financial documents, under technical component envelope or Class A documents, legal documents, letter A, valid field jobs registration certificate. Under technical documents, letter B, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. C, statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract or SLCC similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided for in Section 23.4.1.3 and 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184 within the relevant period as provided in the bidding documents. Letter D, original copy of bid security, if in the form of a security bond, submit also certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Letter E, conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales or parts, to include schedule of requirement if applicable. F, original duly signed omnibus sworn statement or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to present the bidder. For the financial documents, letter H, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation. Class B documents, letter I, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement or JVA in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. And for the financial component envelope, letter J, original or duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. K, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules or Annex C Form 1, 2, and 3. Other documentary requirements under RA 9184 as applicable. L, for foreign bidders claiming by reason of their country's extension of reciprocal rights to Filipinos, certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that the Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product. And M, certification from the DTI if the bidder claims preference as domestic bidder or domestic entity. For the recommendations, mode of procurement is public bidding and evaluation procedure, open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. That would be all po.
Thank you, end user. At this juncture, questions and clarifications may now be entertained. A gentle reminder lang din po for all na before raising your question or clarifications to kindly state your name and the company you represent. Calling once, twice.
Good morning po.
Hello ma'am, good
This
morning
is
po.
hello po. This is Ange from Tech Kids PH. Sir, may question lang ako regarding if may ka-JBA po kami, anong documents po ang kailangan din nilang ipasa? Pwede po bang PhilJeps na lang nila na platinum din po? Or any other documents pa na kailangan to comply?
Check mo nga kung anong paragraph yan, please.
Mr. Chair, if I may respond.
Please.
Yes, ma'am, kung may ka-JVA ka po, lahat po ng submission or documents na isasubmit ng bidders for both partners po, including yung JVA agreement. So, kung magsasubmit kayo ng field jobs kayong dalawa, magsasubmit po kayo ng yung um, ongoing projects po ninyo, at the same time yung ang secretary certificate, mga ganun. Lahat po ng isasubmit po ng isa, isasubmit po ng iba. Except lang po yung dun sa mga SLCC, sa bid securing declaration. So, nandun naman po yan sa ano ma'am, sa bid documents po.
Okay. Thank you so much po, sir.
Okay po.
Thank you ma'am, thank you sir. Any more questions? Calling once, twice. Thrice. Mr. Chair, just a gentle reminder, any questions or clarifications not raised today may still be raised in writing to the BAC through the BAC Secretariat 10 days before the scheduled opening of bids as stated in the bidding documents. With that, Mr. Chair, that concludes our pre-bid conference for purchase of rugged field laptops with bid number 256708 Bravo and users ADMS. Permission to proceed to the second pre-bid conference, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed.
Our second pre-bid conference is the purchase installation of automated weather observation system for Bacolod Airport with bid number 258510 Bravo. With this, Mr. Chair, all interested bidders may now be admitted.
Tell them to come in.
Sir, ma'am, a gentle reminder for all interested bidder for the projected project. Sir, ma'am, to all bidders who joined us via virtually, for documentation and transparency purposes, kindly type in your name and the company you represent to the chat box po. And for to the interested bidder po who wishes to attend physically, ma'am, kindly state your name and the company you represent po for documentation and transparency purposes.
Ceres Tamayo from Domestic Trading. My company is
Wickets Paragas, Domestic Trading Corporation.
engineer namin. Dalapat-lapat sa
Lenny Peñaranda, Domestic Trading Corporation.
Hello sir, ma'am. Magandang umaga po. Welcome to today's proceeding po. A gentle reminder lang din po, Mr. Chair, all questions and clarifications shall be entertained after the presentation of the end user for the projected project. Salamat po.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, everyone. I'm Albino Samido, end user for this project. Welcome, pre-bid conference for purchase installation of automated weather observation system, AWOS for Bacolod Airport, bid number 25-85-10 Bravo. The outline for this project are the following: project background and duration, invitation to bid, instruction to bid with corresponding bid, general conditions, schedule of checklist, and then clarification. For project background duration, this project shall replace the old AWOS of Bacolod Airport. The scope of the project includes installation of a new AWOS equipment composed of meteorological sensors and displays, runway visual range systems, cloud height and vertical visibility measuring system, data collection center, central processing system, telemetry systems, meteorological equipment power system, fungible 10-meter mast with lighting protection and obstacle light, maintenance test equipment and spare parts, provision of power cable, civil works testing, and personal training. For invitation to bid, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines through the CAAP Corporate Budget CY 2025 intends to apply the sum of 52,912,109 pesos and 38 centavos being the approved budget for the contract. ABC to payments under the contract for the purchase installation of automated weather observation system, AWOS for Bacolod Airport. Bids received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at bid opening. The CAAP now invites bids for the above project. Delivery of goods required within 365 calendar days. Bidders should have completed within 5 years from the date of submission receipts of bids. Contracts similar to the project bidders shall provide proof, certification issued by airport authority that the offered equipment have been installed in airports from 3 different countries other than the country of origin where the offered equipment is manufactured. And the OEM of the equipment shall have been in the manufacturing business of AWOS equipment for at least 10 years, or at least the last 10 years. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders. Interested bidders may obtain further information from CAAP and inspect bidding documents at address given as shown on the screen. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on October 10, 2025 from the address to be shown in the next slide. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines will hold a pre-bid conference on October 17, today. This venue. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines on or before October 29 this year at 9:30 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in the acceptable forms and the amount stated in the ITB Clause 14. Bid opening shall be on October 29 at 9:30 a.m. So, for further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro R. Barquez with his contact information as shown. Instruction to bidders with corresponding BDS. For scope of bid, the procuring entity, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, wishes to receive bids for the purchase installation of automated weather observation system, AWOS, for Bacolod Airport with identification bid number 25-85-10 Bravo. Funding information, the GOP through the source of funding as indicated below of CY 2025 in the amount of 52,912,109 pesos and 38 centavos. Source of funding, CY 2025 to 2026, MIBA. Up item number 1060-3050-2876. With the permission of the chair, I will simply proceed with the key points relevant to the project. For eligible bidders, for this purpose, similar contracts shall refer to supply delivery installation integration testing of AWOS equipment completed in the last 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission receipt of bids. For bid prices, 12.1A Part 4 incidental services for goods offered from within Philippines include but are not limited to the following. All expenses for the processing of permits and licenses shall be part of the price schedule of the equipment, provision, installation of cables, grounding, surge protection, other additional or auxiliary electrical adapters, signal converters, connectors, components, fixtures, interface, fittings, mounting kits, cable management, etc. for the different equipment to meet operational and functional requirements. Important licenses, permits, civil, electrical engineering services, installation costs, training, project management services, as-built plans and drawings, and design fungibility certificate compliant to ICAO requirements. For 12.1B Part 2, incidental services for goods offered from abroad include but are not limited to the following: provision, installation of cables, grounding, surge protection, another additional auxiliary electrical adapter, signal converters, connectors, components, cable management for different equipment to meet operational functional requirements, export licenses for permits, engineering services required for design and configuration, equipment installation costs, training and related documents, related equipment tests, site technical training to be conducted by certified authorized technical personnel from the original equipment manufacturer, installation, operational maintenance, and other forms of manuals, systems, circuit diagrams, equipment as built plans and drawings, design fungibility certificate compliant to ICAO requirements. For bid security, 14.1, the bid security shall be in the form of bid security declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. A, the amount of not less than 1,058,242 pesos and 90 centavos if bid security is in cash, cashier's manager's check, bankrupt guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. B, the amount not less than 2,645,605 645,605 pesos and 47 centavos if bid security is in security bond. For detailed evaluation and comparison of bids, 19.2, partial bids not allowed. The goods are grouped into a single lot and the lot shall not be divided into sublots for the purpose of bidding, evaluation, and contract award. For post-qualification, 20.2, the contractor shall be responsible for securing all necessary permits and appropriate licenses. From respective offices that may be necessary for the installation of the equipment at site. The cost acquiring such permits, including its processing, shall be borne by the contractor. Additional documents relevant to the projects required by the CAAP to be submitted during post-qualification. Project implementation schedule, cash flow by quarter, certificate of exclusive of authorized distributorship issued by the original equipment manufacturer, valid ISO 9001 and 14001 OEM certificates, latest audited financial statements, a certificate under oath attesting that the bidder has no pending case against the government, legal clearance to be issued by the CAAP enforcement, and legal service with respect to the non-pendency of any case of prospective bidders against the authority. For original conditions of contract with corresponding SCC, scope of contract, delivery, and documents. For purposes of this clause, procuring entities representative at project sites are the respective CAAP ANS facility in charge or his authorized representative. For the terms of payment, this is a turnkey project. Payment will be made after the issuance of the project completion certificate by CAAP. For inspection and test, the inspections and tests to be conducted shall be the following: verification, inspection of AWOS equipment and conformity to the contract specifications, verification, inspection of frangible mast erection, tilting, direct burial, power cabling, trenching, and backfilling, periodic inspection of site, FAT, commissioning, and SAT. For warranty, the contractor supply shall warrant entire equipment, assembled software, and related irrigation site works for 1 year defect liability period, parts and service plus 1 year warranty period, parts and service. So for the schedule of requirements, as shown, um, item number one set for digital barometric pressure sensor under the uh, ultrasonic emission weather system, and the rest of the items are 2 sets. Uh, Zoom. Yes, sir. Zoom in. So, yan, sir. Then for item 2, kita na ba yan, sir?
So 365 days.
Yes, sir. This includes from manufacturing, shipping to installation. Yes, sir.
Do we have airport na mayroon na ito?
Yes, sir. Puerto, Bacolod, and uh,
90%.
yes.
Gumagana ba?
Yes, sir. Luma lang, sir.
Puerto.
Yes, sir. Puerto. Meron din sa Puerto, sir. No, existing project. I mean existing equipment. Oh. So, to proceed with item 2, runway visual range RVR system. Also 1 set. Gumawa na yung mouse, sir. Then, 1 set for cloud height and vertical visibility measuring system, complete with the following items as shown or components. Then 1 set for the data collection and central processing system, complete with the following components as shown. Then 1 set for the telemetry system, complete with the following components as shown. And 2 sets for the frangible 10 meters mast with lightning protection and obstacle light with the following components as shown. Then 2 sets for the meteorological equipment power system with the following components as shown, and uh, 1 lot for the maintenance test equipment and spare parts for the following components as shown. Then civil works, then 1 lot for the factory acceptance testing and factory training. So for the checklist, as shown, so item 1, technical component envelope. So valid FELJEPs, statement of prospective bidder of all its ongoing government, private contracts, statement of bidder's single largest completed contract, original copy and bid security, conformity with the technical specifications which include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and after sales parts, original duty signed omnibus sworn statement OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation or partnership. For financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity. Then, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case joint venture is already in existence or duly notarized from all the potential joint venture partners. Then for financial component envelope, original duty of signed and accomplished financial bid form, original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule, other documentary requirements under RA 9184 for foreign bidders claiming by reason for the country extension of reciprocal rights, Filipinos, certification of relevant government office of the country, stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in the government procurement activities, then certification from the DTI of if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder. That ends my slide, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. Sir, ma'am, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications regarding the presented project po. A gentle reminder lang po, again, prior raising your concern, kindly state your name and the company you represent for documentation and transparency purposes. Thank you.
Ceres Tamayo from Domestic Trading. As a schedule of requirements, no, this is section 6, ang number 1 item, 1 set ng ultrasonic, pero 2 sets yung nakalagay na humidity and temperature.
Yes, that's correct, Mr. Chair. The 1 set there is for the spare.
Okay.
It's indicated in the tech specs.
Okay.
In this, in the combined together with the test equipment.
Okay. But sa section 7, nakalagay is 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Ano typographic? Kasi it's 3 units dito sa section 7. Tapos sa section 6, it's 2. So, clarify lang namin.
Yes, these are 3 sensors in all for the HMP.
3 sets? Nakalagay kasi dito 1 set. 1 set is 1 set. Kasi we are only allowed to put 1 HMP, 1 humidity, 1 temperature, 1 pressure in isang airport. Hindi pwede magdalawa under the ICAO. So, kung nakalagay dalawa, ang isa is spare. Pero how about dito sa 7 na nakalagay is 3? Yan, saan dito? Hindi ko na makita kanina naglagay na. Ay, tata. The contractor shall supply a minimum of 3 temperature 2 sensors shall be installed on the runway. Siguro typographical na ito.
Yes, ma'am. That's Mr. Chair, that is correct. The 2 sensors are for the runway, then another set for
Spares.
the spare.
Pero under the ICAO, we are only allowed to put 1. 1 sensor lang ang pwede. Sa its relative humidity and temperature and pressure is only 1 for each airport. Kaya nga
The spare is not supposed to be installed, Mr. Chair.
spare. How about this 3? Kasi parang spare din to eh. Nakalagay sa 2 to be installed. One survey
Delivered,
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
So anong dalawang spare? You mean to say
No,
dalawa?
um, one set for the spare only. And then since there are two sensors, then goes to the two sensor sites.
Paano namin siya
HMP only, Mr. Chair.
is only allowed one? Or gawin na lang namin dalawa yung spares? Just to clarify. Kasi under the IKA, we're only allowed to install one HMP, one pressure, and one temperature sa bawat airport. Pero we will deliver the 3 na sa inyo yon. But for me, to install 2, parang just let us know na lang kung whatever you want. Next.
Maybe.
Kasi another one is the RVR. This is the first time kasi na-encounter namin that the RVR will be putting lightning arrestor sa RVR. So, ang bolts lahat ng RVR is frangible. Pati bolts namin kasi is frangible, not only the mast, frangible. So, if we will put a lightning arrestor sa RVR, hindi kakayanin ng RVR yung kasi hindi niya kaya. Mabigat yun eh. So, kasi this is the first time sa lahat ng airport na inano namin dito na maglalagay ng but ang naka-install dito with surge protector, it's okay. Pero installing the lightning arrestor kasi medyo mabigat sa may cross arm, may maglalagay ka ng arrestor dito, mabigat. Ang bolts namin, lahat ng bolts na ilalagay namin is frangible. We're not using ordinary bolts. So, hindi niya kakayanin yung bigat. So,
Mr. Chair, maybe we can
sagot
request to just the clarifications of
Okay.
written
Okay,
so that
sige.
we can address it.
Okay.
Written.
Okay. And
Official.
also the same with the laggers. You have 3 laggers. And sa kabila kasi di ba wind lang. As dito, ang nakalagay dito is you have only, the other side is just wind temperature, wind and wind lang sa kabila. Sa kabila nanditong kompleto. So there's no need for lagger dito kasi ito magta-transmit lang ng data going here. So I don't think that the other one lagger pwede naman spare. But for having spare of 3 laggers, I don't think. Isulat na lang namin siguro lahat.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And i-explain ko lang para okay. Lahat naman ng airport nyo ganun. Yung lahat ng in-install lang sa airport nyo. Okay. Nasa CNS ganun din lahat. Okay, so I think yun lang yun as of now. And wala na yun lang. Yung number of sensors lang ang aming at saka yung lagger. Plus the arrestor nung kasi baka bumigay kasi ang RVR pag mabigat yung Kasi may sarili sa ilagay mo cross arm, lagay ka yung lightning arrestor, ilagay mo. Kasi first time to na wala pa talagang airport na may ganun eh. Kahit sa ibang bansa wala kang makita na yung RVR may arrestor. This is the first time. Wala pa naman natatamaan dito sa units nyo. Hindi. Yun lang. Pero yun, since the early 90s yung mga install namin wala man tatamaan siya. Yun lang. Kasi may surge arrestor naman siya sa baba eh. May mga naman siya. Saka frangible naman lahat ng ganun namin. So I don't think. That's it. Number of sensors lang. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yun lang.
Salamat po. Any more questions from our interested bidders who attended via online? Calling once, twice, thrice. Mr. Chair, just a gentle reminder, any questions or clarifications not raised today may still be raised in writing to the BAC through the BAC Secretariat po 10 days before the scheduled bid opening as stated in the published documents po. Not later than 10 days.
One lang.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah, for the site inspection, on site, okay pa rin. Still okay pa rin. You still have to do that. Kasi actually, nag-site inspection na ako. Okay, one question. Kasi nag-site inspection ako last Friday doon. So, Yeah, taga roon ako eh. Nandun na ako nung lumabas yung video. So, I might as well check na. So, ang nakita ko lang dun sa, ang nakalimutan ko lang kasi may mga pictures lahat. Hindi ko na-picturean yung logbook. Pero yung laman sa logbook na nag-ano kami, yung perma, na-picturean ko. Pero yung the logbook itself na nakalagay lang. Na may nakalagay na, yung blue na hindi ko na-picturean. Pero yung sa loob, na-picturean ko lang yung pangalan na. May picture naman lahat, pati certificate. Oo, may validation galing sa FIC. Okay, sige. Okay, sige. Yun lang. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Maraming salamat po. To our interested bidders for this project, you are now excused po for the rest of the proceedings. Thank you po. With the permission of the committee, permission to proceed to the next agenda. Thank you, sir. Mr. Chair, our next agenda for pre-bid conference, this is the supply and delivery of vinyl tapes, rubber tapes, and splicing kits for various airports. This is a rebid with bid number 252404, Bravo. End user is ANS. Again, we are the pre-bid conference for supply and delivery of vinyl tapes, rubber tapes, and splicing kits for various airports. All interested bidders may now be admitted po. A gentle reminder lang po all interested bidders for this project po. Kindly type in your name and the company you represent to the chat box po. Please be informed that all questions and clarifications shall be entertained after the presentation by the end user. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Chair. For the supply and delivery of vinyl tapes, rubber tapes, and splicing kit for various airports. So for the ABC of this project is 1,509,980 pesos. And the approved APP, the source of fund will be from the approved APP 2025 maintenance and other operating expenses. And the CBA was issued last March 3, 2025 with number 2503310. And the duration of the project is 60 calendar days. So for the invitation to bid, the supply and delivery of vinyl tapes, rubber tapes, and splicing kits for various airports. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, through CAAP Corporate Operating Budget for 2025, intends to apply the sum of 1,509,980 pesos, being the ABC to payment under the contract. Bids received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at bid opening. The CAAP now invites bids for the above procurement project. Delivery of goods is required within 60 calendar days. Bidders should have completed within 5 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids, a contract similar to the project. The submission of an eligible bid is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instructions to Bidders. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedure using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Bidding is restricted to Filipino citizens or sole proprietorship, partnership, or organizations with at least 60% interest or outstanding capital stock belonging to citizens of the Philippines and to citizens or organizations of country and laws of regulation to which grant similar rights and privileges to Filipino citizens pursuant to RA 5183. Prospective bidders may obtain further information from BAC Secretariat of CAAP, Mia Road, Pasay City, and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m., Monday to Friday, except on declared holidays and suspension of work. Upon payment of the bid documents, bidders must provide their respective email addresses to the BAC Secretariat. All communications, including but not limited to notices, resolutions, and replies, among others, will be sent to the email address provided by the bidders. The date when such email was sent shall be considered the date of receipt of bids for the purpose of complying with the requirements of RA 9184. Bidder must also check the PhilJEP's website, CAAP website, and BAC Secretariat for any bid bulletins and announcement related to the bidding. A complete set of the bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on, nakalimutan yung date. Until the deadline of submission of bid from the given address and website below, upon payment of the applicable fees for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines of the GPPB in the amount of 5,000 pesos exclusive of any and all taxes imposed by relevant and government agencies. The procuring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment on the fees for the fees through email. The CAAP will hold a pre-bid conference, which is today, through video conferencing or webcasting via Google Meet applications, which shall be open to prospective bidders who will coordinate with the BAC Secretariat for the Google Meet link. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at the office address indicated below on or before October 29, 2025. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by bid security in any of the applicable forms, acceptable forms in any amount stated in ITB Clause 14. Bid opening shall be on October 29, 2025 at the given address. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representative who chose to attend the activity. The CAAP reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, Sorry, nawala. Ayan na. Okay. So let me continue, Mr. Chair. The CAAP reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with sections 35.6 and 41 of 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So for further information, please refer to Engineer Leandro R. Varquez, the BAC Secretariat, on the given address, website, and telephone number shown. So for the instructions of bidders with the with the BDS, I will be showing only the very important information. Anyway, all the information is available at the bid documents, Mr. Chair. So for the BDS clause 5.3, for the purpose of the contract similar to the project shall be supply and delivery of electrical splicing tapes or supply and delivery of splicing kits, and it should be completed within 5 years prior to the deadline of submission and receipt of bids. There should be no subcontracting, and so this is okay. So for clause number 10, bidders are required to include in the technical document, certificate of authorized distributorship from the manufacturer or the brand offered, and printed copy of the datasheet or brochure with the complete specification downloadable from the internet or official website of the manufacturer of the brand being offered. So the price of goods shall be quoted DDP, CAAP Mia Road, Pasay City with applicable Incoterms for this project. So, okay, let me continue, Mr. Chair. For the special conditions of the contract, the delivery items applicable for this contract are delivered at Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, ANS Logistics Office, Pasay City. And for the purpose of this clause, the procuring entity's representative at the project site is Engineer Darwin V. Calio, Division Chief 3 of ANOD. So for the advance and payment, no advance payment, and the full payment upon completion of the acceptance of the end user. So here are the schedule of requirements for this project. So we have 1,500 pieces for the PVC tape, 1,000 pieces for rubber tape, and for the splicing kits, the quantity is 200 sets, and 2 sessions for the training on how to use the product for 15 packs. The delivery or the delivered weeks for months, or the duration of the project is 60 calendar days. So here are the specification of the tapes and splicing kits as shown. So for the training for at least 30 participants divided into 2 batches at the ANS conference hall on how to use the product as per manufacturer's recommendation. So inclusion is for the session is 2 snacks and 1 lunch for all the participants and certificate of completion. So that's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The floor is now open for any questions or clarifications that our bidders wants to raise. Calling once, twice, thrice. Thank you po. Mr. Chair, just a gentle reminder for all po. All questions and clarifications not raised today may still be raised in writing to the BAC through the BAC Secretariat 10 days before the scheduled bid opening as stated in the bidding documents po. With that, Mr. Chair, that concludes our agenda for today for the pre-bid conference.